Alright, hey everybody. I will now be installing rocks handlebar risers for the 2013 BMW F800GS. Here's the current stock ones. These should go in here, I believe. Take this off, put these in here like this, and then yeah, and then clamp that down and then clamp the top one down. I believe that's how it works. Alright, so the first thing we gotta do is to undo these star head bolts right here. You'll need a it's a T40 bit. And then I'm just gonna use that with what is it? With a quarter inch socket. The bit will actually fit right in there. And that way you can get enough leverage to break them loose. Alright, now once you got the bolts out, you can just take, and this clamp here was originally on the handlebar, you can just take, pull out your screws, and then pull these off. They were on here originally. Just pull them off. Move your handlebar forward out of the way. Then just take your rocks one, and then use your original. Take your rocks riser, use your original clamp here, and I'll show you. So the rocks handlebar riser will just set in here like this. And then you can pivot it to get at your mounting holes right here. But then just take your original bracket and put on there. Tighten that down somewhat, not all the way, but tighten it down somewhat. And then your handlebars will sit on top of this riser right here. So, alright, I'll get the first part mounted up here and then check back in with you. Alright, now that you got the rocks risers kind of loosely in place here, they're still able to wiggle a little bit. Don't tighten them down too much. Anyway, then take off the clamp from the top of the rocks riser. Undo these bolts. I already took this one off, but figure I better show you. Then just take this one off. Loosen up these bolts. One. Anyways, you get the idea here. I'll do this all with one hand for you. So take that off, and then you can go from there. So then you're going to go from there and set your handlebars on top of here, and then get them mounted up. Just take your handlebars. You should have enough free play in your cables. If not, you might be in trouble and have to redo some cables. Lift them up, kind of bring them back, and they should line up like that. Then you can adjust them later for how far you want them tilted up or down. Just keep an eye on all your cables here. Make sure you have enough room. If you need a little more room, what I might end up doing is loosening this clamp, sliding this over just a little bit, which I think I might actually do. So to do that, I'm just going to loosen these two bolts, slide this mount over a little bit to free up my brake lever cable a little bit. Alright, so after you got everything done, and make sure you have enough brake line room, which I did. I slid this over just a little bit, but then everything was good. I got everything tightened down. So yeah, works a lot better. I'm like 6'2", so I'll show you guys what I look like standing up on the bike with the handlebar risers. I'm not really hunched over too bad now. Before I had to hunch down quite a bit. Hopefully you guys can see. I know I say don't stand with the center stand or put all your weight on it, but I'm just trying to be careful here. So anyway, so if I'm riding, here's standing up. Not too bad. I'm a little lean forward, but before I was quite a bit. So even this, I can just kind of relax my grip a little bit, but it's definitely a lot more comfortable. Like I can just kind of ride with my fingertips now like this. Otherwise before I was way leaned over kind of like this trying to ride, which would suck. Alright. And that's the end of my Rocks handlebar risers install and review for BMW F800GS. Hope you guys like my videos. Check out my channel. Favorite, like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you guys later.